Welcome friends, welcome to our channel Learning and Development. On this particular channel, we are posting learning related to applied psychology, the various tools and techniques which you can apply for our self-improvement. So let us get into the subject. Today I have taken a concept on understanding self-awareness. A small request before getting into the session, I request you to kindly subscribe the channel, and also you can press the notification bell if you are interested in continuous self-improvement so that you don't miss any particular video series. So let us get into the subject, understanding self-awareness. Now, self-awareness is the first step towards learning and development. Very, very important concept. Because let it be any dimensions in your life, you have to focus on your self-awareness. It is impossible to correct or change something that you are not willing to accept. All of us are aware that unless we know our strengths and weaknesses, it will very tough for us to work on them. So yes, it is very much impossible to correct or change something that we are not willing to accept. So self acceptance is also a very key area for learning and development. And when we talk about self awareness, there are a lot of parameters which comes under self awareness. Most of the things I have covered in my videos, we will be discussing in the presentation as we go further. Now, to understand our personality, we need to understand the nature of the mind. That is a psychology. Unfortunately, the psychology subject is not being, understood during our childhood, school, in our school days. Also, we are not very much aware about this particular concept. We are more focusing on the biology, that is the physical dimensions, but the mental dimensions, that is the mind functioning, we are not aware. And then soon we get into the college and then the work, so we don't get really the opportunity to understand this, and we are actually not aware about the various tools and techniques. So how do we apply? So there is something which we need to understand also in the different dimensions uh, of self. So now let us understand the various dimensions, because what I was discussing to you about, we have something called biology in our school days. As a physical body, we understand the various functions, the various diseases, the various things we can have, take precautions, the various systems in our body, circulatory system, digestive system, central nervous systems, all the functions, at a cell and a tissue level, how the respiration is working, how the energy is getting, the food energy is getting converted, and you are getting the energy at a mitochondria level cells, how the the ATP concept, that is the energy units. I mean, all sorts of aspects in the biological scenario we have discussed. But somewhere we don't know much about the psychological concepts, and the psychology plays an important role when it comes to goal setting and achieving goals in the life. So let us understand the various wellness dimensions of an individual. So first one is physical, which I was talking to you. That includes our, the diet and the physical health, the movements, the kind of sleep we take, the rest we take. All those things comes under the physical dimensions. We are very much aware about all those things, and we are able to apply also for our well-being. So physically, we are, able to apply certain things, the precautions we are able to take, the corrective actions we are able to take. But the second dimensions, that is nothing but emotional dimensions. There's a lot of lack of knowledge is there. This segment is being ignored, and now there has been a need, and now we are focusing on that. But again, it is a part of a corrective psychology, wherein now the development part we have not focused. So the idea I'm trying to bring here is, whether it is a physical dimensions or a emotional dimensions, self awareness is very, very important. And also we have been hearing the terminology is called spiritual dimensions. Yes, if you have to achieve the higher dimensions of your life, higher meaning, higher purposes in your life, there is something called spiritual dimensions, that talks about so many various theories and concepts and belief systems. uh, See, the idea here is that whether it is a physical dimensions or an emotional dimension or a spiritual dimension, but you will not be able to achieve your emotional as well as spiritual dimensions unless you are aware about self. So self awareness is key at all the three levels. Even at a physical level, we are aware, self awareness is there, we know most of the things about our body, the functional part. But the emotional thing, we have somewhere missing, and that you know uh, shapes maximum part of our personality. So if there are a lot of conflicts within ourselves, there's a lot of self conflict, there are a lot of things which are not resolved in our personality, there's a lot of confusion within us, we are not totally aware about us at the psychological level, then how do we achieve the spiritual dimensions also? So even if you want to go to the higher dimensions of your life, the spiritual dimensions, you need to be aware. Self awareness is important. And even if you want to excel in your life, the you want to success in a job, your career, your relationships, influencing people, winning friends, I mean all the behavioral and the emotional aspects also, if you want to master, then again the self awareness comes. So self awareness is at three level. Number one is at a physical level, we are aware to an extent, but when it comes to emotional level, I mean there's something significant gap is there. So let us focus on the self awareness. So in this particular video and the entire psychology concept, my whole efforts is on making you aware on the emotional dimension, that is the mental health, more on the psychology part, how the mind functions rather than the brain aspects. So hope this particular concept is clear. What I'm trying to bring it here is self awareness is very very important at all these three levels. And unless you are aware about the self, especially in the psychological dimensions, the mental dimensions, the emotional dimensions, it is very hard to achieve the success in the life, when it comes to job, when it comes to relationships, businesses, academic. I mean, you take up any dimensions, you will be able to correlate. So this is all about the individual dimensions. Apart from that, there are other wellness dimensions which are interpersonal, family, social, financial, society, and all those things follows. But the key factor is, first is individual, and then the individual is the basic building block of all the interpersonal relationships, the society, the nation, the world. So there are two aspects. One is at individual level. So at individual level, there is something called physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. In all these dimensions, self-awareness is very, very important. And I am going to focus more on the emotional dimensions. In maybe near future, in my future videos, I'll talk more on the spiritual awareness. But now I am going to focus more on the emotional and the psychological awareness. Based on your interest and comments, if you are interested in the more spiritual dimensions of the life, I will be also making videos in that aspects also. But this particular video is dedicated to the psychological aspects of self, which is useful in achieving the various things, various dimensions, various areas in the life, like academic performance, the social status, your wealth, your ability to interact with others, emotional intelligence. All those factors will be helped, because if you're able to understand yourself better, you will be able to react to your situation in a better manner, and the world will be a much better place for you. So let us get into the subject. Success mantra is very simple. The success mantra is 80% psychology and 20% methodology. I've been talking on this. Generally we forget about the psychology part. We keep on working on the methodology part, the various tools, techniques, trainings, approach we do take up. But after that, what happens? We don't do our homework. We forget to do something more on self, and they are the psychological factors. The reason could be either we are not aware. Second thing is either we don't know the importance of that. Third one is either we don't know the techniques, how to go about it. So these could be some of the areas where we need to improve. So let us get into that. What to do now? Understand the psychological key concepts of self-awareness. Number one, you can do. After understanding the various aspects, you will be able to arrive at a method that works for you. And then after setting the goal, focus on the process, you will understand the importance of the process. Now, what I'm trying to bring it here is, any goal if you want to set up in life, let it be a small or a big, let us see that it could be in your academic goal, it could be your business goal, it could be in your family, relationships, wealth. Let it be any goal. When it comes to goal setting, again, you are going to achieve that goal. The achievement is 80%, mostly it is your psychology part and then the methodology part. So we keep on focusing on working towards the goal, but we forget something called the whole process. And the significant impact on the process is because of our self personality, and we ignore it. So this is what I'm going to make it clear here. Understand the psychological key concept for self awareness. After understanding, you yourself will be able to come up with a method. You need not follow the methods, existing methods. You can copy the existing methods and you can do modifications based on your personality. Sometimes what happens is, certain methods, we find conflict between our personality, we are not willing to do it, or they are not producing results for us. So there's something called, we can tailor made it. But how do we make it? Because we need to understand ourselves, we need to know our own preferences. That is the reason self awareness is very very important at psychological level, where we need to understand our thought, our processes, our values, how the mind works. And the last one, that is after setting up the goal, it becomes very important is, when we set up a goal, what is happening is we sometimes are not able to give the importance to the process itself. Let's say, for example, you have set up a small goal of taking care of your health, and you want to reduce, let us say, some 5 or 10 kgs, and you want to attain a certain weight parameters. Let us say a small example, I'm just trying to make you understand. Now what happens is, you have set up a goal. Now what you have to do is, while setting up a goal, there's again, you will evaluate a lot of things, this can be done or not. You will see the time availability. I mean, various things are there. But after setting up a goal, you have to focus on the process. What is the process? The process is, you have to follow each and every aspect. But somewhere we are not able to make the process, because we are not aware about ourselves. And then when we are not able to achieve the goal, what happens is, we feel it's a kind of failure. And once we fail, again our level of aspiration, our motivation goes down. I have made a detailed video on level of aspiration. You can understand that how important is level of aspiration, and how it is getting affected by continuously failing without understanding our own core strength and weaknesses. If you set up unrealistic goals, what is going to happen? So this is what we have to do. We have to focus more on self. There are a lot of parameters which I have covered in entire series. You can go through them. I will be happy to answer your comments and suggestions. Now, these are some of the key presentations which I have made: core values, belief system, the schema, that is the mental images, self-concept, self-esteem, and self-confidence. You need to understand from your perspective very, very fundamentals of your behavioral aspect. If you don't understand these key concepts, it will be very hard for you to change any behavioral aspect in your personality. And then these are some more presentations, like understanding your perception, that is how you interpret the informations, understanding your behavior. I have also covered a video on lifespan psychology, self conflict, very very important and key area, locus of control, level of aspiration, all these parameters. I have made a detailed video on that. You can go through it, so that you will have a better understanding after going through. If you have doubts, or if you have suggestions or clarifications, any of these, please feel free to reach me at my number. And you can also post a comment in the videos. I'll be happy to reply to your comments. So hope the whole concept of self awareness is clear. The idea here is self awareness not at physical level, self aware not at spiritual level. I'm talking on the physical, I'm talking about the awareness, self awareness on the mental level, that is more on the psychology. There is something called physical level also, which we are generally aware. We have gone through, we are fortunate to get an opportunity to study the basic biology. At least those who have not taken the biology in the 11th and 12th, they still have some kind of an idea. Those who have taken the biology as a subject in their 11th and 12th, they will have a significant awareness about the functioning of the body. But when it comes to the mind functioning, the psychology part, I think most of us has missed somewhere. And this is the key area which is to be known to us, because when we are interacting in the world, it is the psychology which is playing a lot of importance. It's a very key factor. So I request you, you can spend some time in understanding yourself. You will see the way you think, your thought process will improve, and you will be able to face the situations in a different manner. And you will feel that the problems are not the problems, but you will start seeing the problems as an opportunities, and you will work towards self improvement. So thank you so much. If you have liked the video, you can share it. You can share it with your family members or friends if you feel they can get benefited. If you have not subscribed the channel, I request you to subscribe the channel, so that you don't miss any particular series. Also, you can press notification bell so that you get details information about any new videos which I am posting. You can contact me for any suggestions, any self improvement courses. If you're looking forward, I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much.